No drunk drivers. I told y'all I was gonna talk about it for a second. Coronavirus. Everybody is static. Coronavirus this, coronavirus that. And I'm looking at the media attention. I'm seeing, man, you can't even go to the stores. Try to get some Lysol and just regular products. They done sold out. Now, my disclaimer before I get started, I'm not trying to make light of people who may have passed from the coronavirus. I get it. But I'm just trying to figure out where's the hysteria coming from? Some people blame the news, propaganda, etc. But it's still the people who have to buy into it in order for it to, I guess, whatever propaganda there may be, for it to work. Have to buy into it. Because last time I checked, drunk driving still occurs. Drunk driving is still killing people at a higher rate than the coronavirus. Yet, the outcry and precautions and etc. from all over is not the what's going on right now. So what is it? What's the difference? I thought about it for a second, because it can't be the numbers. Let me read you some numbers from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Let me read you some numbers. And this is just in 2018. 2018, right? There were 10,511 deaths from drunk driving crashing. 10,511 deaths, fatalities. Drunk driving. Just in 2018 alone. Let that sink in for a second. 10,511 recorded deaths related to drunk driving in 2018. Those numbers are not even close to comparison of what's going on right now. I don't even know all of the numbers that the coronavirus, in related to the coronavirus and deaths related to the coronavirus or people affected by the coronavirus. I'm almost positive that it's significantly less than 10,500 that was recorded in the year 2018. We're not even counting 2019 because I'm quite sure the numbers are equivalent, right? Yet, there's no outcry, no hysteria. And so it got me thinking, like, what's the relation? Why people are scared and why are they panicking? The only thing I can think of is people fear that it can happen to you. Hence, people are taking preventative measures to prevent from becoming infected with the coronavirus. So I guess for whatever reason, it's hitting home, you're scared and you think it's just gonna happen to you. So now you wanna take your preventative measures. This is not against the people though, by the way. I'm just trying to, I guess you can say, empathize. And I feel where they're coming from. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because it took unfortunate tragedy. Unfortunate tragedy. For me to open my eyes and to really be like, whoa, this can happen to anybody. Happen to me, it can happen to anybody. I guess you can say government or whatever, they've taken precautionary measurements. And that's all I'm asking for, is for the government or whoever the lawmakers are to take precautionary measurements to prevent. The same way they're doing with this. They can do it just like that. They weren't talking about the coronavirus until someone got affected. They got infected and then bam, boom, 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 boom. They're putting all these preventative measurements in place so they can prevent widespread. I get it. Fine. I'm not telling you not to do it. All I'm saying is it's that easy to implement a preventative measurement. So with drunk driving, all you got to do is implement mandatory sentencing. You implement mandatory sentencing to where you drive, you drink, you get drunk, you drive, you kill someone, mandatory sentencing. It's simple. It becomes a deterrent, and that is a prevention technique. It's a prevention measurement in place to prevent people from being killed with drunk drivers. It is that simple. That simple. They can do it. They choose not to do it. Choose not to do it. And it trips me out. It's mind-boggling. You know, I'm seeing how the people are reacting and all these other things. I'm not telling you not to take precautionary measurements and things of that nature. Do what you got to do to protect your family. But just know that there is a killer out there that is more dangerous than the coronavirus, and it's the drunk driving bozos who occupy vehicles under the influence of alcohol, and they kill people. And they do this on a consistent basis, year after year after year, week after week after week, day after day after day. They continue to do this. Why has there not been a preventive measurement taken to at least decrease the numbers of people being affected by drunk drivers? That's the question that I'm asking. And the message that I'm trying to relate to you all is, yeah, the coronavirus, yes, is real. I just want to let you know that drunk driving is real as well. You think it can't happen to you. You think because I'm not out of this type of moment, I don't go partying and all these other things. My family was the same way. They didn't party. They didn't drink. Shayla rarely drank anything. Yet, their lives were ended by a drunk driving bozo. It can happen at any moment. It can happen at any time. So just like you're taking your precautionary measurements against the coronavirus, take the same measurements to fight against drunk driving. You know the bozos out there. Identify the bozos. When you're rolling out with them, don't let them behind the wheel. You know who they are. You know who they are. You don't have to, whatever name or person that's popping up in your head right now when I say drunk driving bozo, that's who I'm talking about. Everybody knows one. Don't let these fools get behind the wheel. Don't let them get behind the wheel. That's all I'm asking from the people and from the lawmakers and the government. Just increase the punishment. Make it mandatory. Make it a felony offense. So when you kill someone due to drunk driving, because it's totally preventable, you kill somebody due to drunk driving, make it a felony. You increase the punishment, the message will get out, and people will follow suit. You won't be able to stop everybody, but I guarantee those numbers will go down. Numbers will go down. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to touch on that. Man, the hysteria has been tripping me out. And I've lived through something similar with this, with the coronavirus. For those who don't know, I was in the military around the time when they had SARS. Y'all remember that? SARS. And I was in a country where it was affecting people the most, I guess. In South Korea. That's when I was stationed out there. And, they put the post on lockdown. They did all whatever they did. And I didn't get affected. Coronavirus is no different than any other virus. I guess it's airborne or through contact or whatever. They got viruses out here. It's no different than any other virus. And it has potential to be deadly, just like any other virus. So yeah, take your precautionary measurements. Just know that it's not the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. It's not no pandemonium everywhere. No need to go crazy and do all this stuff that I see people doing. I guess the good thing from that is people are paying attention to their hygiene. You should have been doing that already. Should have been washing your nasty hands. Your nasty ass hands, you should have been washing them anyway. You should have been covering your mouth anyway when you sneeze. Don't be putting your hands all in the food at the company luncheon or whatever, coughing all over the food, putting your hands all in the food after you've been scratching yourself, all that stuff that go down. So maybe, I guess you could say that's the good thing coming out of coronavirus, people trying to step up their hygiene. You should have been doing that anyway. Should have been doing that stuff anyway. But yeah, that's it, man. I got some more videos coming. Hopefully the quality is a little bit better. I made a few upgrades. You feel what I'm saying? But your boy's still here. I'm still rocking. And stay tuned. Got more improvements. That's on the way. Content still gonna be cracking the way it's always cracking. And I'm still doing my thing. Still doing my thing. For those of you people who have been affected by drunk driving, continue to tell them to hit me up at reachout119@gmail.com. That is REACHOUT119@gmail.com. I guess that's pretty much it for today. Till next time, peace.